The brother was just helping his sister put on a necklace, but at that exact moment, the sister's husband walked in. Without asking a single question, he instantly assumed she was cheating on him. The next day, the woman found out she was pregnant with twins. Overjoyed, she immediately called her husband to share the good news, but he coldly said he was busy and hung up. The next second, when she turned around, she saw him standing with a pregnant woman she had never seen before. They were discussing baby names, health, and future plans, looking every bit like a couple in love, freshly married, full of dreams. In that moment, she realized just how ridiculous her hopes had been. But even then, she couldn't bring herself to throw coffee in his face, because tonight was her mother-in-law's birthday dinner. She had to swallow every ounce of anger just to keep up appearances. When she finally arrived, exhausted and heartbroken, her mother-in-law didn't even look at her kindly. Still, she forced a smile and handed over the luxury gift she had picked with such care. But the mother-in-law glanced down at the $1,000,000 designer handbag and tossed it onto the ground like trash. Then she sneered, saying a woman from such a low background wasn't worthy of being her daughter-in-law. People around began whispering, judging her simple clothes, saying she didn't deserve to be the wife of someone so powerful. The woman asked softly, "Do you really think the CEO built his empire all by himself?" Everyone burst out laughing. They mocked, "What, you think you're the one keeping the company alive?" Then the mother-in-law stepped in again, saying that the manipulative woman, the same one now pregnant, was the real daughter-in-law she had chosen 3 years ago, and now she was carrying the CEO's child. If the current wife has any self-respect, she said, she should pack her things and leave. But the truth was, years ago, it was this woman who had saved the company when it was on the brink of bankruptcy, as a way of repaying her husband for saving her life. And this was how she was repaid. Just as she was about to speak up, her husband appeared, grabbed her arm, and didn't defend her at all. Instead, he yelled at her for embarrassing him in public. Looking at this family, she realized her 3 years of marriage had all been for nothing. Without hesitation, she slapped the cheater across the face and declared she wanted a divorce. She would raise the babies on her own. But later that night, when she was alone, holding the lucky charm she had bought for her unborn children, she couldn't help but cry. Suddenly, the manipulative woman appeared again, determined to destroy everything. She slapped the lucky charm into the water, then pulled the wife into the pool with her, just to prove who the husband really cared about. Sure enough, he jumped in immediately, but saved only one person, the manipulative one. No matter how much the wife screamed for help, he never even looked back at her. Want to know what happens next? Follow me. I'll be sharing the next chapter tomorrow afternoon.